Well, I'm also going to talk to them, but being that you're here, I'm making a video. Let me sit down. Hey, how you all doing? Thanks for stopping by. Beautiful day out today. Cooled off. I don't even have the AC on in here. My neighbor's here. Update on Project Rusty, Part 4. Last time you saw me, we were doing shit work. Had to clean the block. I was getting some oven cleaner, and then I had to take it apart. Well, guess what? It's clean. It's also painted. Let me show you. All right, here we go. Now check this out, Kenneth. You just pan around. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, look at there. There's the crank or rotating assembly. Oh, look at this. I can even zoom in. Crank, connected rod caps. Come on back down. Here we go. And there's the block. Oh, let me move around here, my fat ass. Got it clean, and I painted it. Now, originally, this block would have been like a baby blue. Chevrolet, General Motors made it blue. It was ugly then, and it's ugly now. It's pretty close to this color blue, but not as pretty. Now, a couple years ago, I did a job for a buddy of mine. It was a Chevy small block. It was in a 32 Ford pickup. And we painted the block this industrial gray with black accents. Insert photo here. That's not going to happen because I don't know how to do that. But you remember that, Kenneth, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Chris's engine. It turned out beautiful. It looked really good. So I kind of went with that. Now, the owner's still at the beach. My buddy, if he wants to change it back to blue, we can do that. Want to paint it Chevrolet orange? We can do that. I just kind of was like creative. But I think the gray and the black will look cool. Just, you got all the brackets painted, engine mounts, pulleys, all that stuff. I think it'll look good. Well, anyway, why am I not putting it back together? We have no gaskets. Need the rear main oil seal. Goes in with the crank at one time. And we got the bearings. Oh, and we don't have any pistons. That's another story. The pistons are pressed on, which that's not really a problem. I gotta press. You gotta make it jig, get it level. It really takes two people. And ideally, when you go to reassemble them, you cool the wrist pins and warm the connecting rods, which is, I could bring the toaster oven down here and a cooler out here with some ice in it and get you to come over and help me. But I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna take it down to J&B, let them press them on, press them off. They do it all the time. They got the jig. By the time I get all set up, it's saving you money. That's what I'm telling them anyway. Hey, and brother-in-law Ted, if you have any suggestions, leave me a comment. Stop by. We'll have a beer. All right, well, that's what's going on here. I got all my parts clean. I spent hours, I'm talking hours, cleaning nuts, bolts, hardware, sanding, painting, all that hoo-ha. The one thing I really want to do is run a tap through all these holes, because that's something I do, just to make sure there ain't shit down in there. But they're metric, and I don't have any metric taps. You got any metric taps? Kenneth, you got any metric taps?
No.
No? Well, I'm either gonna have to buy some or borrow some or charge the company I work for some, and we'll get that done. But anyway, it's not like this motor's gonna go back in, engine back in anytime soon. Because the owner wants to clean. I'll flip you around again and show you what's going on in there. Because you guys never did get the grand tour when my grandson, you all know my grandson, WR4. There he is, my neighbor. My grandson, WR4 from RC Cars, Slot Cars, and more. Well, he's still down the beach, and when we filmed before, he showed you all the cool stuff that we found. Oh, easy, focus. It's nasty in here. See those two steel lines there? They're the fuel lines, and one of them is broke. And we're going to be replacing the brake lines, all that cool stuff. It's going to be a lot easier for him to clean and me to run the new lines without the engine in there. Now I'm going to take you back a little bit. Now I did find out some research on this. 1981 to 86, they made the Scrambler. And it's 20 inches longer than the CJ7 from wheelbase, which I thought was kind of interesting, and makes them very rare and finished, done, beauty roller. You can get 30 grand for them, and that ain't no Bob. Up on bay one. Yesterday, because I cut mine, made yours look like shit, didn't it? I'm always one step ahead of you, young man. For an old fat man, I get around pretty good. I stopped when I hear glass break. All right, kids, let's take a walk underneath. Oh, you ain't gonna be able to see shit under there, right? God dang it. Here, Kenny. All right, let's back up. The steering and everything is actually pretty dang good. It needs shocks. It needs a new steering stabilizer gizmo here. I think the original shocks are still on this sucker. What the heck is that? Oh, that's my air hose. And we're going to change all the fluids in the differentials, the transmissions. Got to do some exhaust work. The owner wants to redo, clean the frame, paint it with that Pour 15, all that kind of cool stuff. Got some speed holes going on there. No, this is something that's kind of interesting. That is the gas line. Now, there's two of them here. I think one's a return, but this is the feed. Now, if you were going to do that, why the hell would you leave and it's hanging down. So, oh yeah, I'm going to ride along and a stump's going to get caught on that thing. Jesus, Mary and Joseph. I don't know what these people are thinking. Oh yeah, now you can see the speed holes up there. Oh yeah. Oh. Yeah, well, it's not in here for body work. And the shocks, they look original to me. Then we're going to be pulling the gas tank out, cleaning it or replacing it. All the brake lines, all the fuel lines. So there's no sense getting too carried away worrying about the engine. So I'm not. All right, well, getting a good look under here. And my buddy's dad actually works for part-time doing parts deliveries. So he's going to be getting a really super good guy discount on all of his brake parts, We're going to be replacing the calipers, the shoes, the pads, the hardware. Ooh, hard for an old man to be doing that. The whole 9 yards. So it's going to be in here for a little bit. But we're working. We're getting something done. And I don't know. You leave me a comment. You let me know what you guys think. Gray, the baby puke blue, or Chevrolet orange, or pink, white, black. These motors were engines were in a lot of marine applications. The 151 Iron Duke was very popular in the boating world. They were all painted black. I don't know. What do you think? Leave me know. Hit that like button. If you ain't subscribed, subscribe. I'm not calling you up at supper time and trying to sell you some Ginsu knives or extended warranty on your car. It ain't gonna cost nothing. It's free. All right, kids. Don't forget. Thanks for watching. And you heard it first, right here on Roller Derby. Say goodbye, Kenneth.
See you.
See ya.